Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to the channel. It's T Ultra here, and in this video, we have a lot of stuff to do once again. If you remember from the last video, we sold a bunch of Moments of the Week cards, so we should be able to get a decent amount of MT from doing that. So we're going to take a look at that. And then we're also going to enter in some of these locker codes here. So this is the first locker code. We got Monday Super Packs. Okay, I honestly don't know which one I want. Alright, well, we dropped it. We'll see what we get. Alright, looks like it's going to the left. Oh, no. Oh. Alright, we get a free buzzer beater pack, so we'll open that once we enter in the rest of the locker codes here. Alright, and this is the next locker code. It's from April Fool's Day, and it looks like you get a free diamond pack, so you get either a coach, a shoe, or a contract. And because of this locker code, this kind of changes the market a little bit. So I'm also going to show you guys what I did to kind of react to this locker code coming out. So we're also going to go over that later in this video. But for now, let's just enter in this locker code quick. Alright, so it looks like you get the pack no matter what. So we're going to drop it on the very edge so that we hit this wheel a couple times. So we get 200 MT at least. And there's the contract. So look at that. Or not the contract. We get a diamond pack of some sort. So we're going to open that in a little bit. But I think we have at least one more locker code to enter in. I think we actually have two. Alright, and this is the next locker code. You get a chance at a free diamond Michael Jordan card if you enter in this code. And he's not a very good card, honestly, just based on his like stats and attributes and all that. So that's the code right there if you want to enter that in. So we're going to try to get the Jordan card. I believe he's on the far edges. Yep, so he's in the blue. I've heard some people recommend going for the MT or the tokens. We are going to go for MJ. If we get him, we get him. If not, then that's also okay. I'll kind of just let the ball decide my destiny. All right. Okay. Looks like we're going to get maybe Jordan. No, we get the MT. Based on, you know, how good the card is, that's not really a bad thing. Like, we don't really need that card, and we wouldn't use it anyways, so it's whatever. Alright guys, I swear this is the last locker code of the video. It just came out today. It is Prime Catch Up April. So we'll enter that in, and then I believe you get a chance at a Prime pack, which makes sense. Alright, so we definitely want the T-Mac or the Kevin Durant one, and those are both on the far right. So we're going to drop it as far right as we can. If this is, there we go. Get through there. Okay. Good to go. We get 100 MT right there. Oh no. There we go. Hit the wheel again. Come on, KD. Alright, we're going to get a T-Mac Prime pack right there. We'll take that. Alright, so before we get into like what we've been doing in the auction house and how like some investments that I've made with this diamond locker code coming out, we're going to open these packs here quick. It looks like we don't get anything good here. But I mean, we don't have that Blake Griffin card, so we add it to our collector level, and we have some stuff to quick sell or auction off. Looks like we're going to get some sort of diamond goodie here. Let's see, it's a Dame Lillard 3 shoe. Alright, so yeah, we got a shoe right here. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm not going to sell it yet. I usually just sell my diamond shoes, but we're actually just going to keep it until, you know, the prices of the diamonds go back up, because there's really no point in selling it right now because everything's so cheap because of this locker code. And here's the Tracy McGrady pack, and we get Paul Millsap. So can't win them all, right? Alright, so we have a lot of stuff to go over in the auction house here, but if you remember from the last video, we did end up selling a bunch of our Moments of the Week cards that were kind of high in value. And even though we're going for a collector level, I kind of figured it would make more sense to sell these cards to get a lot of MT and be able to buy a bunch of other cards to, you know, accelerate the rate at which we're getting cards towards that Anthony Davis. So this Shai Gilgeous-Alexander card we sold for 22K. That's a very good price. We'll take that. And we started off at like what, 4K, something like that. These three cards right here were all Sapphire. So Terry Rozier, we got a little over 10K right there. Chris Boucher, we got 20K. Brandon Clark, 21K right there before tax. So just right there, we started at like, it was like around 4 to 5K, I believe. So we made like over 65K just from selling those cards that we're not using. and that are rare just because they're not in packs, but they're not like good cards. So I think that was a good idea. Now we can buy a bunch of other cards that we need, which we already did buy a bunch of cards. We're going to go over those very briefly in a little bit. And next, I want to show you guys this other investment that I made. So we bought these Thon Maker cards for an average of just under 1,700 MT each. And we ended up selling them for, as you see, like 3.9k, 4.1, 3.9. So we ended up selling them for an average of just under 4k. So we made a pretty good profit. So we ended up making about 2k for each of those Thon Makers that we bought and resold. And since we bought and resold 5 of them, 2 times 5 is 10. So we ended up making 10k on those Thon Maker cards. So that's a very good investment that we made. And then like this Nate Robinson, Steve Clifford, all these cards right here. Those are just cards that I had in my auction house as like duplicates from various things throughout the game. If you watch my last No Money Spent video, I kind of just go through the auction house every video to kind of show you guys what I'm doing. But as you guys remember, we started off this video with between like 4 and 5k MT. And after selling all of that stuff, we're at over 100k and it's still going up. Yep, 100,720. I'll take that. That's pretty good. We made some big moves already. All right, so the next thing that we need to talk about is these diamond things that I just bought here. So as you guys know, as I already went over in this video, there's a new locker code that gives you a free diamond consumable. So everyone's entering that locker code, getting all these coaches, shoes, contracts, all this stuff. So what that does is that lowers the price of all the diamond consumable things in the auction house. So we went ahead and bought all the diamond coaches that there are. We got this Greg Popovich. We actually bought 2 of them for 1,350 and 1,700. So we're going to add 1 to our collection because, like I said in the last video, we're going for a collector level. So adding the coaches is a good way to kind of get more cards, and this diamond locker code made even the diamond coaches very cheap and attainable. We're adding this Nick Nurse, 1 to the collection, 1 to the auctions. And what we're going to do with these cards is we are going to sell them at a later date once their prices go back up. That's why I bought 2 of them. Those Nick Nurses I only bought for 2k each, which was a really good price. I only bought 1 Steve Kerr. He's 3,700. So we're going to add him to our collection. That's still a really good price for him. But the other coaches were a lot cheaper, so I figured I'd buy 2 of them. Hopefully their price would go up a little bit. Like, it doesn't have to go up by much for us to be able to make a profit. We might go ahead and buy more of them, honestly. And we bought this contract for 11,800 MT. And honestly, I'm not even sure if that's that good of a deal. They might even be cheaper now. So we'll either apply that to a player or we might end up reselling it later, like a little over a week from now once that locker code is out of the picture. And then other than that, we just added a bunch of cards to our collector level just from the auction house. So we bought these heat check cards right there for 1,900 Barnes and Smart. And then the rest of them we got for 1,800 MT. I like to get these heat check cards for under 2k. That's usually what I do when I go to the auction house and I enter in the filter, because I feel like that's a good price to get another card closer to Anthony Davis. We have a few more down here. Dwyane Dedmon. We got Omari Spellman and Aaron Holiday. Welcome to the squad, boys. You're never going to play. And then similar to everything else we've been doing, we added these cards for collector level, but they were very, very cheap. Well, most of them were. So this Javon Carter, he was only 2,250 MT. So that was like a decent amount cheaper than the next cheapest one up there. But even, you know, the regular price it goes for is not very much. We got the Xavier McDaniel for only 3,350. We bid on him, and we also got 300 MT back, so it was only a little more than 3k. And if you guys notice on the bottom left right there, he has an unlimited contract. That's huge. It's like a contract alone goes for over 10k. So if anything, you know, we got a player that we can have on our lineup at all times to take up a spot, so we don't have to spend MT or contracts on a player to put there because he has an unlimited contract. Plus, he's an Evo card, so we can kind of use him in our lineup and evolve him. Even though he's definitely an outdated card, it's still just kind of fun to have an Evo card in your lineup to work on as you're like grinding the game or whatever. So we got this Purvis short card for 1,500, plus we get 100 MT back. And then we also got this guy right here for only 1,100 MT. Like, that's so cheap. It's kind of weird not to add it to our collector level, honestly. Tom Janovich was a little more expensive. He was 3.5k MT. And then this Harry Giles, he was a little expensive, honestly. We bought him for 17,450 MT. But the next cheapest on the board was 22,950. So he was expensive, but we got a good price for him. So we might use him a little bit. He has range extender, which is pretty cool on Hall of Fame. So we might use him a little bit. We might make a video about him. But either way, we got a good price for him. So especially once he's out of packs, if he's not already, his price will probably go up. So if we do want to sell him back, we can do that. And even if his price doesn't go up, we already got him for like 5k less than what the next cheapest was on the board. So even if his price stays the same, we'll be able to sell him back and make a little bit of MT. So yeah, that's kind of what we've been doing. We just upped our collector level a little bit. I've been grinding these spotlight challenges a little bit. I haven't been doing it like a lot, but as you can see, we are a decent ways through the Eastern Conference. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards left until we get a free Pascal Siakam, and then we'll start working on the West. We don't have any of those done, sadly. And then, if you guys haven't heard yet, there's a new career highlights set in these rewards over here. So this Michael Jordan was in the locker code. We didn't get him, so I'm not sure if they're going to keep adding cards to this set and they're all going to be locker codes or what the deal is. I hope not. I hope there's a way to actually get the cards just so we can get closer to that Anthony Davis, but we'll see. There's also an event going on all day today where you get 2 times MT for every unlimited game that you win. So if you're trying to get that Galaxy Opal Wilt Chamberlain, that's not a bad idea to do it today. I just played like 1 game during the event, so instead of making like 1k MT, I made a little over 2k, so that was pretty nice. And then there's also a new locker code available in the MyTeam Community Hub. Make sure you're always keeping up with that. Who's your favorite Prime Series 3 Luka Doncic player? Let's go Luka. I mean, he's pretty cool, right? We'll take that. What do we get? 2 tokens. Pretty swaggy. I think last time it was 3 tokens, so that's a little strange that they brought it back down. And to go along with little info about those packs that just came out, the Prime Series 3. So when packs come out, the really bad cards in the packs are usually very cheap. So since we're trying to get as many cards as we can, we're going to go ahead and buy this guy right here for 1,950. Like, that's a really good price. He might also end up being a decent budget card. He has 20 Hall of Fame badges, including like clamps, defensive leader, interceptor, off-ball pass, range extender, quick draw, green machine, all Hall of Fame. And then he has 9 gold badges as well, including intimidator. So, and he's got A+ for mid-range and 3-point scoring, A+ perimeter, B post defense. So whether you're looking for a budget card or you're just trying to add another card to your collection, this might be a good card to buy. And then listen to what the word on the street is. If people end up liking this card a lot as a good budget card, similar to what I did with those Thon Maker cards where I bought him for like under 2k MT and he ended up selling for way more than that later on once he was out of packs for a while, this guy might be another good card to invest in because once he's out of packs, if people still like him as a budget card, his price might go up to, you know, above like 4k, above 5k, you never know. So maybe you can sell him back for later. It's hard to say for sure because I don't know if this card is really, you know, the move right now. I haven't used him. I haven't really looked at him that much, but just something to keep an eye on. Ooh, look at that. 5,850 for this Diamond Sharif Abdur Rahim card. So I was just going to show you guys that this is another cheap card in the new Prime Packs that came out recently. He's a Diamond with 25 Hall of Fame badges and 23 gold badges. So we got one for 5,850 right there. I think generally he's going more closer to like 8k. I think that's kind of the cheapest that you can normally get. But you never know. When packs like first come out, people like throw up their cards that they don't want for very cheap. So as you saw right there, I got this guy for under 6k. So that's someone that we can use towards our collector level. Plus, I mean, he probably is classified as a budget card because even without getting that snipe right there, he's still going for 8k MT. His price might even continue to go down. He has 25 Hall of Fame badges, like quick first step, downhill, pro touch, clamps, intimidator, pogo stick. So not bad. He's got interceptor on gold, catch and shoot, quick draw, range extender. So he seems like a pretty decent card. He can play the 3 or the 4. He's 6'9", 225 pounds. So if you guys are looking for maybe a budget card, that might be a good option, especially if you can get a snipe like I did. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.